They say trust is the foundation of any marriage. But what happens when that foundation crumbles overnight? When the person you vowed to spend your life with betrays you in the worst way? Not once, but in a way that threatens to rip your family apart. This is my story of heartbreak, betrayal, and a fight to save what's left, all while my kids watched. Mika. I'm 38 years old, married for 12 years to my wife, Lisa. We have 2 kids, Emily, who's 10, and Jake, who just turned 7. We seem like the perfect family to everyone around us. Sure, like every couple, we had our arguments and rough patches, but I always believed we had something real. That belief shattered in the most painful way last year. Lisa and I met in college. She was my first love, and I was hers. We built a life together from the ground up, from our tiny apartment to the house we now live in. Our kids were the light of our lives. I worked as an IT specialist. She was a part-time teacher and mostly stayed home with the kids. Everything seemed normal, maybe too normal. Looking back, there were signs, little things I brushed off. She started coming home late, busy with schoolwork or helping a colleague. Her phone was always on silent or locked, something she'd never done before. She seemed distracted, distant sometimes, but I thought it was just stress. I told myself to trust her. I wanted to believe in us. It was a Thursday evening. I came home earlier than usual because I wanted to surprise Lisa and the kids. I picked up pizza and was excited to spend the night together. When I opened the door, I heard voices in the bedroom. Lisa wasn't answering my calls. Something felt off. I quietly walked towards the room and saw her with another man. My heart stopped. I froze. The shock made me feel numb. I couldn't believe what I saw. My wife, the woman I loved, was cheating on me with a co-worker from her teaching job. When she saw me, her face went pale. The man quickly left. I confronted her, voice shaking. She didn't deny it. She said it was just a mistake, a moment of weakness. Lisa explained that things hadn't been perfect between us for a while. She said she felt lonely, neglected, and unappreciated. The affair wasn't about love, but about feeling desired again. She begged me to forgive her and promised it would never happen again. The next few days were the hardest. Our kids noticed tension. Emily asked why mommy and daddy were arguing all the time. Jake started wetting the bed again. I didn't know how to protect them from the pain I felt. I was torn. I loved Lisa. I wanted to save our family, but my trust was broken. I started seeing a counselor alone, then couples therapy. Lisa was willing to work on things, but the scars were deep. Every day was a battle with doubt and anger. Could I ever trust her again? How could I explain this to the kids in a way they could understand? Lisa tried to make amends, spending more time with the kids, being transparent. But sometimes the hurt took over and we'd argue again. Emily, once bright and outgoing, became withdrawn. Jake acted out in school. Their innocence was shattered by our adult problems. We had to remind ourselves that the kids didn't choose this. They deserved stability. We're not perfect. We still have bad days. But slowly, with therapy and honest conversations, we're trying to rebuild. It's a fragile piece, but it's hope. Cheating is a wound that cuts deep, not just between 2 people, but an entire family. It tested us in ways I never imagined. I share this not to judge, but to show that healing is possible, even after the darkest betrayals. If you're watching this and going through something similar, you're not alone. Reach out, seek help, fight for yourself and those you love.